Don't let fear interrupt your obedience. I'm going to say that again because God has really been talking to me about this. Do not let fear interrupt your obedience. Let me tell y'all, real story. Back in 2014, 2015, I was struggling really, really bad. I'm talking about couldn't afford diapers, couldn't afford pull ups, had to use adult depends to put on my child so that she wouldn't wet the bed. And I remember a cousin of mine telling me to sign up for TANF. For those of you who don't know what TANF is, it's like a work program where you work for like $1 an hour. So you get paid $235 a month. And she told me to sign up for it. And I really did not want to because I remember my mama used to be on TANF. My mom used to be on TANF and food stamps. And at that time, I was just searching for something to keep the lights on. So I just went ahead and I did it. And I worked for about I worked on TANF for about a year, and then they switched me to a new workplace. And they asked me, "Where do you want to go?" And I said, "I want to go to the Georgia Department of Family and Children Services." I worked there for 6 months. And I remember my caseworker, Miss Lisa, shout out to Miss Lisa. She told me, she said, your name has been mentioned in rooms. You're doing a real, real good job. There's a program coming, and you may be able to get a permanent job. I was like, at first I doubted it. I was like, that's too good to be true. But I'm listening to her like, my name been mentioned in rooms. Have you mentioned it? She was like, I didn't even know they knew you. I was like, okay. So I filled out the application. I did everything she told me to do. One day I was about to clock out and somebody called me on my phone, Miss Laurel Toussaint. I will never forget her name. She gave me a full-time position. Before she even called me, I already had like a doubt in my mind, like, this is too good to be true. You telling me I've been working on welfare for 6 months and all of a sudden y'all could just give me a job like that when so much is coming at me, people coming at me, people picking on me about what I'm doing. I'm getting food stamps and all this stuff. Like I've just repeated the cycle what my mama did. I did it anyway. I worked hard, even though I know I was getting paid $1 an hour. I was serving even when people were mistreating me. And because of the faithfulness, because of the obedience, look what God did. That job not only blessed me once I got a full-time position, but it opened up so many doors to the point where it allowed me to see myself the way that God sees me. Because another day when I was working at full time, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm like, God, I know this ain't the end. Like this is not end all be all. So what else? And he just started showing me all the stuff that I was gonna do. He started showing me a clothing business, and we did that together. And I made $3,000. Like just so many things. So to the person who is in a lot of fear right now, do not let your fear interrupt your obedience because you just never know once you just step out. And even if you have a little bit of fear on the inside of you, just do it anyways because you never know who's seeing you. You never know the work that's going to pay off. You just never ever know. But God does. God is looking at your faithfulness. God is looking at you wipe your tears and clocking in, or you being a mama, or whatever you're doing. Do not let fear interrupt your obedience. Do not be disobedient. Do not delay those things. When it's go time, it's go time. But right now, it's okay to prep. It's okay to do these things like one day at a time. But do not sit here in fear when God has so much in store for you. As much hell as I went through at that job, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful because that was my stepping stone to God. Just show me his glory, show me who I am, show me all the things that I can do without my parents living, without me not having a sister, my sister gone. God can do it all. God can do it all. And you can too.